What's up, guys? Clutch Fang 37 going to show you my gear bag. It's a highly requested video. People love gear bag videos. Me, myself, I love to just go through and watch a whole bunch of different ones just to see what people use. Don't really know why because it's just gear, but we're going to dive into it. So, starting off, the bag I have is some Warrior bag. I've had it for a couple of years now. It's just red, has the number 2 on there. That was my number in college. But I've had the same bag for a while. I should probably get a new one, but I really just don't think I need a new one. I don't want to spend $60 for a new bag. It does what it needs. It holds all the stuff, has some cool pockets. But diving in, this is my field gear. I'll start with that. This is a Cascade R, navy shell, red chrome face mask, white chin strap. They used to have wraps on them, which I didn't understand because back when I played at Metro last year, I customized these helmets with the USA kind of theme, kind of like old UPenn helmets, which I'm a huge fan of. But we covered up most of the Navy with a gray and white wrap, which I wasn't a fan of because you couldn't see a lot of the Navy. So I took off my head wraps, and all I left was the vent stickers up there, or the Mohawk stickers. But that's my field helmet. Hardly use this anymore, but it's nice to keep just in case something happens. Next, shoulder pads. I have the Under Armour Headline Elite shoulder pads. I really like these ones just because they're very streamlined. They're almost like a speed pad, I guess you could call it. I guess that's what they call them now. But shoulder pads, I think I've owned 3 or 4 different pairs my whole life. Don't really need a whole lot, but it's very thin, very lightweight. Has a nice sternum protector here. None of the big shoulder caps, which I'm a big fan of, and pretty comfortable. I highly recommend these. I don't do reviews on shoulder pads and elbow pads and stuff just because they're just pads, but these are pretty cool. I really like them. Super comfortable, fairly durable, and very streamlined. Not a lot of padding to them, which is what I like. Next, go elbow pads. I have 2 black, obviously 2 black. 2 black Warrior regulator arm pads. I should probably get some new ones. I need to just because these are kind of like 3 years old. Kind of getting old and beat up, and black doesn't really go with my theme anymore, but these are what I've been using. I'll probably update these coming closer to box season, just get something a little more protective and something probably white or gray. But those are what I've been using for the last couple of years. Next, we'll get into the cleats. I'm a bit of a sneakerhead or a cleat head. I have all sorts of custom highlights that I haven't used. I'll probably show you guys those. All the Thompson, Nike, Huarache cleats, I have those besides the newest Huarache 6s, but these are what I've been using, my Maryland highlights. I absolutely love Maryland. I wish I could live there, but I don't and I can't. But these are pretty cool. You know, they were custom like 2 years ago or last year, and I figured I'd get a pair, and they've been holding up nicely. So those are the cleats I use when I play field. Box lacrosse, I'll show you guys once I get into box gear. And then glove-wise for field, it really just kind of varies. I used the Command Pros for a while, which I really liked, but I got rid of those because they were old. So for a while, I was using all white Epic Integra gloves, which are hands down my favorite gloves on the market. Has a nice carbon fiber layering here, which is actually carbon fiber, so it helps protect the thumb area. Seamless palm. I mean, there's one seam, which is the thumb. The thumb's twice as thick, but the palm itself is axe suede. Super comfortable, very protective. Hands down my favorite gloves. So that's pretty much what I use for field. And then diving into my box gear, I use the same shoulder pads. I just tie on my bicep pads, which I'll show you in a second. But for kidney pads, I use these, some type of hard shell Under Armour. They might be Revenant Pros or Revenant. Not really sure, but I like them because they're extremely durable, very comfortable, and this plastic is very hard, which is a necessity for box because you're getting the crap beat out of you the whole time, especially in the ribs. So if you ever play box, these are a necessity. I highly suggest getting a hard plastic pair. They just do a lot more protection. After that, same thing with the elbow pads, you know, nothing too crazy. But then for box, I typically will tie these bad boys on. Same thing, that's a huge necessity in box. These are some old Cell X, STX Cell X bicep pads. Very comfortable, very durable. They're a little bulky, so I might try and squeeze them up a bit, but all I do is I tie them on just because these shoulder pads do not have any hooks or Velcro up here to attach them, so had to get creative and use string. But if you play box lacrosse or you try and play any sort of kind of real box lacrosse per se, it's not like a men's league and you need these, you'll notice a lot of people just kind of MacGyver their stuff. Like they use, my friend Sam actually used oven mitts and cardboard one time for his bicep pads. So attaching these, it'd be nice to have this thing where the Velcro goes through a hole, but don't have that luxury right now with those arm pads and or those elbow shoulder pads. Wow. So Celex bicep pads, nothing too crazy there. And then getting into the helmet, this is by far one of the coolest one of the coolest things I've ever owned. It's a fully custom Bauer IMS 11.0. It's white with purple. I got a purple Gate G7 Pro mask for it, which is awesome. Ordered it from Canada just to match the white and purple theme. And I actually contacted Head Wraps to get this custom helmet wrap. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw it. But it's a Joker theme. I'm a huge Joker fan. Joker is the coolest villain, hero out there, hands down. But Head Wraps absolutely killed it with this. They have the old school Joker on the side. Right here they have the number 88 with a green, purple, red, and black stripe. Number 88 here on the front. Why so serious on both sides? Same thing as the Joker. And what they really did was just blew me away. It was above and beyond what I asked for. They split it up. So one side is neon green with purple lettering. The other is purple with neon green lettering. Way too cool. I can't thank them enough. Like I said, this is a custom Bauer IMS 11.0 helmet. I really like this helmet. It works out great. Has this little, just like the Cascade helmets, it has this nice pinch system, so you don't have to worry about adjusting it too much. And it works out good. Chin strap is just an Under Armour one. I chopped off the sides and put it there. I hardly ever use this. It usually hangs below my chin, but it's kind of a necessity where you play based off of the rules for equipment. So that's my box helmet. Box gloves, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw these as well. These are my Joker Epic Integras custom gloves. I ordered 12 of these just because I figured I could sell them and because I really, really wanted a pair. But these were custom through Epic. Joe over at Epic Lacrosse killed it with these. I can't thank him enough. Joel from ASD Lacrosse was kind enough to let me go through his company or his storefront to get the gloves, and he ordered a couple pairs for himself. So if you don't find these on my website, you can go to asdlacrosse.com and pick a pair up. They're very cool. It's got purple here, green and red here on the sides. My number is stitched here, number 88 in green, which is a cool little touch. I'm a big fan of the stitch number. It's really cool. And then up here it says "Why So Serious" as the cuff kind of design. Really cool gloves. They match my helmet and my stick that I use typically. But that's the gear I use. Get into the bag itself. Based off of where I'm going, you know, during the spring season I usually kept a lot of things there. Some power bars, a couple Powerades and stuff, as well as an extra 2 or 3 shafts just in case a teammate broke one or I broke one. But now that I play box and we play kind of semi-professional box, it's just called semi-pro because you get a sponsor, you can get your jerseys for free and stuff. It's not actually semi-pro, but it's pretty intense box. It's CLA rules. There's a lot of ex-pros in the league, lots of some old Mammoth players and stuff. So it's a very fun league. But traveling for that is typically only driving maybe 30 minutes to an hour every weekend, depending on where the games are. So I don't need a whole lot of stuff, but typically, just like most people, in your bag you want a screwdriver and some tape. I got a bunch of old shit here. I have a drawstring bag just in case I leave my bag somewhere and travel, so I can put some balls or something in here, which, believe it or not, I had balls in here and people take them. It just happens. Extra chin cup for box lacrosse just in case someone loses theirs or something breaks. Kind of a necessity. I have a bunch of mouth guards in here. I have my Blue Moon Hydro Flask, always filled with water just in case you get thirsty. Sometimes people don't bring water, forget water. It's always nice to stay hydrated. So I keep a water bottle in there, some extra mouth guards in case people lose theirs. So they're just the cheap ones. Tape, screwdriver, just kind of the small necessities. Lighter, scissors. Based off of, you know, if I'm traveling like out of state to play in the LASNY tournament in New York, I'll keep a couple pieces of mesh in there and strings just in case someone blows out his sidewall or needs a whole new string job. And then I actually, typically in this bag, which is cool here, this is meant for cleats, but I usually put some pennies in here as well as socks or a shirt, just in case. You know, you never know if you're going to play 2 or 3 games and you want dry socks or whatever it is. You always want some extra type of apparel, so I usually keep a shirt and some socks in there just in case. And the shaft pocket, I usually keep some other small things. I got a wet brush in here in case my hair gets funky so I can do my hair, which is actually kind of funny. I don't know why I showed you guys that. But then in here I usually keep 1 or 2 backup shafts. I broke my Integra the last game of box season, so I have a brand new one here in the bag, IQ5. I just keep it in my bag in case one of my Dragonflies or Integras break. That way I can just go with it. I typically will tape them, but you know, it's a backup shaft. If I break it in the 3rd period of the game, don't need to worry about tape. I can just run out there, screw this on real quick, and go play. But like I said, typically I will keep 2 or 3 shafts in there, just in case a teammate breaks there, especially in box. There's a lot of broken sticks. That way, you know, something happens, there's an extra backup stick. But anyway, guys, that's my gear bag. Let me know down below what your favorite piece is. Like I said, I usually don't play field lacrosse a whole lot anymore. I don't like wearing my casket art even when I am playing field. I prefer the box helmet. Has more vision, it's really cool looking, and it matches all my gear. I'm currently in the process of restringing my epic pretty cool Joker head to match, but that's my gear bag. Let me know down below what you guys think. I will be doing a stick video here momentarily after I string up a couple sticks and, you know, just show you guys what I have. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. This will probably be the last video or next to last video until after Christmas, just because Christmas is coming up, my girlfriend's birthday, my little sister's birthday, and I'm going to be real busy with custom orders and stuff. And hopefully for Christmas I will be getting a new camera, which means higher quality videos, better quality everything. Shooting videos, all sorts of cool stuff I'm super excited for. So this is probably the last video with this quality. Super excited for that. So yet again, as I repeat myself for the 15th time every time I do videos, thank you for watching. Let me know down below what your favorite gear piece was. Check out the website, iconiclacrosse.bigcartel.com. I'll post a link down below. From there you can pick up custom dyed heads, custom strung heads, a lot of cool custom gloves that I have done through Epic, as well as string jobs, apparel, whatever you need. So I'm going to go clean my bag out and put it back in my car. Shit.